Hey guys, we got about 30 minutes left in the server. We're going to see if we can do a quick mission real quick. Hopefully my microphone is okay for this. If it's not, I do apologize. So I'm going to do start with doing a George startup. While we wait on him, we will do weapons load up.
Fire detection 1. 3 lights, flashing warning, aft deck and audio.
Aft deck fire. Engine 1 fire.
Fire detect 2, all good indications.
APU fire. Aft deck fire.
APU start.
We're going to do three to one. Laser to Hellfire, or laser to longbow. So 3 lasers to every 1 longbow. On the outside, we're going to do just some high explosive hydras, and then the fire control radar. We're going to do 50-50 gun and fuel for longevity.
I had boy sighted in the back.
And to be able to hover.
Request rearming.
I'm powering the RLWR.
Copy.
CMOS is powered. Area is clear. Ready for engine start. Cranking engine 1.
Gonna wait for George to start up.
Rearming complete.
I'm powering the FCR.
Gonna turn off these master cautions to stop the annoying beeping sound. Alright, my iHat is powered, my heads-up display. I'm going to use one of my macros to start. This macro will run all of the presettings that I enjoy. There's quite a lot of them, so you not want to forget stuff.
FCR startup complete. APU shut down. Parker brake released. We're ready to pull pitch.
Alright. Now, since we don't have much time, I'm going to open up a Microsoft or a TXT file. Let's see here. I will take the map data. So I'm going to press left control, left click, or sorry, left alt, left click. I'm going to copy this and paste it into my TXT file. And then I'm going to take my current location, copy that, put that into the TXT file. That way we can get off the ground before my map loads. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's have him hover.
Copy. Coming up. Marking altitude.
Alright, he's fine. Thing looks clear around. Let's hover at 50 feet.
Copy. Coming up.
Then I'm going to switch over to the standard flight. We're going to first come up. I like to do about 380.
Copy. Copy. Copy.
then we'll do full speed here at 120. That's the best speed to go. And then we're going to get the rough idea of where the target area is, and then we'll get that direction going. We'll head north.
Coming right.
So I have a lot of custom settings here that I've created. My George is much more responsive to turning. And my hi-hats is darker, which I edited that
Locking altitude.
as well. Let's go ahead and create a point, add, click on the identify, or idents, enter, and then we're going to delete that. Type in 38 Tango MM 9668, and then 1331. Enter. That's our landing zone. And then the other one that I care about, add ident. And I lost it. There you go. Oh, it's not going to work this way. So let's just redo this. We'll go. Oh, this is an infantry assault mission here. We're gonna go different location. So I'm just gonna have him brake. I like to brake
Right and
left or right, and then do it one more time instead of doing just a 180.
Right and left.
Because if you do brake 180, he'll brake random directions, and you don't really want that. All right, let's do the this other one here. And when you're close to the ground like this, it's better just to either
Speed set.
come to a stop,
Copy.
let him do his turn, or you can increase your altitude. It's almost like you have to fly the chopper and do the gunner seat at the same time, but that's just the way that it is.
On speed.
At least the George side is a little bit easier with the edits that I read. You have to edit the actual .lua file. Let's see what's going on here. Add ident 38 Tango Mike Lima 7561 90860. Oh, okay. Now we'll zoom out on the map, and there we go. We're going to do route, do add, bring my cursor over,
Add requested speed.
going to select, press there, and I can just do him direct route now. Route direct. He will head towards that location. Now I'm going to add the 01 here to the end. Come out of route. And there we have it. I also like to go into attack. I'll do point, add. Boom. That's T10. So we're going to go to our weapons. We're going to go coordinates. T10. And make sure you come out of attack. And make sure you're centered. I prefer centered over this position here because 360 degree direction is important, especially when you're getting lased. You don't always know when the laser is coming from. And then I will pull back my hi-hats back on. Alright, so this darker shade of hi-hats allows you to use it during daytime and then I can also move it around with my head, which I'll show you soon. But for now, I'm just going to keep it locked on the area that we're focused on. So we're 26. I think it's... Yeah, I don't know what the... 26 kilometers. There you go. So that's in kilometers. So we're going to turn this down. I like it turned down because it allows me to see the direction that the lasers are coming from. So instead of looking at the TSD for targets and position and stuff like that as a CPG, what I care about is what direction we're being lased from, and what direction that, let's say, the enemy anti-air is at. I'd rather be able to look at the direction that they are, because they come up as directions, they don't come up as positions. So if I see the direction that they are, I can move my gun, or the sight, CPG sight, and once I've got the general direction, left and right, I can start scanning up and down, which allows me to acquire the targets. Fairly simple. Now we wait. It's about 5 minutes. Once we get to 10 kilometers, that's when I'm going to start performing my maneuvers for scanning. So first thing I do is I scan for anti-air, or scan for targets, and scan for anti-air, primarily anti-air. Anti-air is the biggest threat. If I don't see any anti-air, I go for the easiest looking targets. If I don't have any good looking targets, I try to find angles on them, try to raise my elevation, and a last case scenario, I'll just kind of swoop in and try to get angles on them from directly above them. I'll show you how all that works in just a second. We may not make it back in time for the server restart, but we will try. While we wait, I'll run a bit through some of the definite settings that I have. So right now I am clicked on the gun. I have it set to 50 round bursts. You can just set it to all and just use your discretion, but sometimes it's nice to know once you've launched 50 rounds at a target. 20 rounds is also a good option, but for me sometimes it just wasn't enough, and when the gun would just stop on me in the middle of trying to send bursts down on groups of enemies or like lines of enemies, it just wasn't enough. So 50 seems to be the sweet spot for me. The ranging, there's a very important technique to do. You click on the range, and on here you hit A, and then you hit enter, and that will give you an automatic range. And I have a macro bound every single time I switch to my my TADS, my TADS. It automatically will click this button, click auto, and enter, so that I will always have auto ranging set. And then when I engage the laser, it will override the automatic. So make sure your laser here is turned on. And another thing too, let's see, you go to M again, utils, and turn DMS auto page off. I don't know why mine was not off, but that'll stop it from automatically switching. We are close to the target now, so I'm going to have George brake left.
Rolling out on course. Braking left.
And I'll slow down to
Copy.
60.
Slowing down.
iHAD's back on. Okay, he's not going to get in my way. Where is he? Sometimes, depending on the wind, he might actually get in your way. So, since I have the actual location locked here, I can quickly just snap my weapon to it. He's doing some maneuvers right now. Give him a second. When the chopper slows down, there's a lot of adjustments for the pilot to do.
Requested heading.
I'm going to come up in altitude a bit.
Copy. Increasing altitude.
I'm going to start my scans. Got a nice little defilade here.
Copy. Increasing altitude.
We don't want to break out of this defilade because there would be no cover. So you have to be very careful.
Locking altitude.
So I'm going to brake right. I'm going to brake 180, but I'll turn to the right.
Braking right.
And then I'll go ahead and come up. Need a bit higher altitude.
Copy. Coming up.
Brake right again. This is going to be our 180 brake.
Braking right.
Alright, let's start scanning. Targets of opportunity. No opportunities yet. Go adjust the contrast a bit. Got a tank. That's a good looking target. I'm gonna do lock him here, and now I'm gonna do one of my macros, which will slew my weapon to that coordinate, and it did not work. Coordinate. I see what happened. Alright, there we go. Alright, that was a mistake on my part. So now we're going to hold position.
Copy. Slowing down.
Align to TADS.
Roger. Aligning.
While it does that, I'm just going to check real quick. Got a lot of targets here. We got lucky. There could have been an anti-air here. We would have died. Alright, so let's change to missiles. We're going to lock 3 different targets. We're going to go 1. Will it let me? 2. 3. We're going to launch 1. 5, 4, 3, 2. Launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. We've got 3 missiles out. The first 2 missiles have 3-second spread. The last missile has 5-second spread. Boom. Swat. Boom. Swap. I lost the other target. 2, 1. It did not track, so launch it again. So since I lost that last target, I didn't have enough time to swap between the other one. But that's okay. Next time I won't do that. Sometimes the laser does get lost. Boom, get hit. Okay. This is a target here. I don't know if it's going to hit this target, because it looks like it's got some trees over it. But this is a war zone, so we take any opportunities we can get. At about 9,000 meters, I can engage up to about 9,600, perhaps 9,700. So no track there, so I wouldn't go for that target again. So nothing. So let's brake right.
Braking right.
Gonna come up a bit.
Copy. Increasing altitude.
See if we can get some anti-air. There we go. So there we go. Alright, I want to find him. So I'm looking, if you look at my my map, I'm looking in the direction that target is being told, and that's probably him right there.
Logging altitude.
I'm going to mark him as a map mark. Alright, perfect. Now I'm going to brake because I don't feel too comfortable being here. Going to lower my altitude.
Copy. Coming down.
I'm going to brake again. I'm going to go back to him. I think we were okay. Good deal.
On heading.
We're going to hold position.
Copy. Slowing down.
Align the TADs.
Roger. Aligning.
We're going to come up.
Copy. Increasing altitude. Speed set.
Come up a bit more.
Copy. Increasing altitude.
I'm going to come off of the slough to ground. Got him locked. Launching.
Logging altitude.
20 seconds. 19, 18. So he's about almost 8,000 meters away. Five, 4. Good kill. Yep. So now let's see if we can find someone else that wants to pop up.
Copy. Speeding up.
So I wouldn't go over 1100 relative altitude. If you see on the bottom left, it says 1100. Anything over that,
Speed.
George is going to get confused. And it's just kind of frustrating. So next, we only have 2 more Hellfires left, and these Hellfires are radar Hellfires. So the way I do this is we're going to align the TADs. We're going to do 40 knots for sure. I can come, oh, I don't want to come up.
Speeding up. Copy. Speeding up.
I'd like to find a target that my rockets can do damage to, which is probably closer to the other area that we had, which was over here. These targets in here. So we're going to slough to ground. Kind of see this in action right here. There you go. It's very complicated. We're going to align the TADs.
Roger. Aligning.
And it's very important that we do this very quickly. I switch to my fire control radar suite. I do a scan. Missile. That is not at me. Okay, so I have 2 targets. Launching 1. Launching 2. So, come on. Alright. Now I need to brake right.
Braking right.
Lower altitude.
Copy. Slowing down.
And speed up a bit.
Stop and turn.
I'm gonna switch back here. I don't see whatever that... Doesn't make any sense.
Head out. Speed set.
Alright, we did not do a rocket run. Whatever it was, it's dead. Alright, let's, we're gonna lock this ground here. It's important to slew something when you switch to the fire control radar, so that when I switch, everything is staying to that position. Because when you switch, and you switch to the fire control radar,
Right and left.
it loses your the vision of the camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and do scan here. Anything new that pops up, hopefully I can respond to it fast enough. We're gonna do a continuous. Hopefully no anti-air pops up. Alright, we got something. Okay, anti-air, sort of. 5 minutes, yeah, we're not gonna make it. Alright, let's try to do a run here. We're gonna switch here. The target I care about is damaged, so that's not... Let's do this guy right here. Alright, gonna align the TADs. Gonna switch to rockets.
Roger. Aligning.
Actually, no. We're gonna go for this target. This is a softer target. We'll do this guy. Soft targets. Align the TADs.
Roger. Aligning.
I like to wait till 2.5. And each time, as you get closer and closer,
Roger.
you have to
Aligning.
keep aligning. And then let's get a definite lock on here. Oops, I messed up. There we go. Align. Keep aligning him until those line up in the very center.
Laser ranging. 12 o'clock.
There we go. All launched. Brake right.
Braking right.
Come down.
Roger. Decreasing altitude.
Good hits. Good hits. Now for the laser ranging,
Coming right.
we want to look here, and we want to find him.
Heading.
So it's over here somewhere. I do not see the target. Well, that's probably going to be it. I think the server will probably restart before anything else happens. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and have a good one.